everybody.
Howdy, howdy.
How's everybody doing?
Who dare? Who's lurking?
Yeah,
I'll
I
put
don't
a
know
spell
what's
on
on.
you. Who dare? Who's lurking?
Oh, apparently my phone. Here. I forgot to quiet it up. So let's see who all comes in. I'll wait for some people to come in. So have you and Marlene been selling?
Marzana.
Marzana.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I mod for Marzana, so I don't sell with her. Well, I kind of do. I sell her stuff for her.
Yeah.
I help her sell her stuff.
So has Marzana been doing good?
Yeah. She'd been under the weather,
Oh yeah, I saw that.
but she was halfway better today. It just comes
That's
and
good.
goes.
Okay. Well, we've got one other person in here now. Let's see who we get. I kind of just shared out. My mom is doing a little bit better. She had me go to the dump with her today. And
Oh,
she
what a
drove.
trip! Let's
Oh, yeah, we had fun.
a typical mother-daughter trip. Honey, let's go to the dump together.
Well, I actually suggested it. So, I'm like, the garbage is kind of getting up there. Can we go to the dump?
Well, you got a gay mom because she said, okay, yeah, let's go to the dump.
Yeah. Then she had to put it through the other one. He he was, he's a little frustrated because he can't do, um, and he really wants to do it. So, but yeah, they're getting better. And then I had to feed the cats before coming on. So, but we had fun. So, okay, everybody
Good.
coming in.
Did we find any treasures at the dump? Or were we dropping off?
Well, there was a gentleman that offered to help me take the garbage out of the truck. That's a
Okay,
treasure.
so we were dropping off, not picking up.
Yeah, I wasn't picking up. No, no. Tend to not pick up from the dump.
Well,
Well,
you never
although my
know.
mom did get a cat that way once.
Oh, okay.
She
Well,
kept seeing it there and she felt sorry for it.
I used to live in a very small, rurally located, or rather isolated little apartment complex, and we had like 7 apartments. They were never all full at the same time, and there was one, being one dumper. And of course, there was a lot of turnover, and as people would move out, they'd set furniture either in the dumper or beside it. And hubby and I used to
Oh,
snag
yeah.
stuff all the time. Let me tell you.
Yeah,
Now,
I've had
I never
apartments that was
climbed
furnished
in,
that
but
way.
he did.
Yeah, no. But
But
I managed some apartments too, so if people left things, we got a
yeah,
few things that way, but you know, anyway, a lot of
of
times
course,
I'd leave it out by the dumpster and ask anybody, say, hey, if you want any of that, it's out there.
yeah.
So okay. Anyway, so how's everybody doing? And thank you for showing up here today for us. I see there might be, oh,
There's Debbie. Hi, Debbie.
yeah, I'm in Oregon at my mom's right now still, probably for a couple more weeks. So, yeah, that'll be fun for a while. And if anybody would like to be turned blue so that we have your information, if you could send it to my email at beckysvintageandmore@gmail.com, like on the screen, I could make you blue and then you could bid. Or if you see something and then you want to bid, you could send me your information after your bidding. It just kind of helps. But yeah. So yeah, Riddle's a very small town, and I went to Canyonville and I did some thrifting there. Didn't find too much there, but found a very nice lady and I found a ton of books for my mom, which that's always a good thing because I found 76 books for my mom
Wow.
because she likes the Harlequin romance
Oh, the
intrigue,
little paperbacks. Yeah.
the intrigue ones, the ones that are
This.
mysteries and like the sheriff is looking for, the mystery ones. That's the ones she likes, not so much the romance ones. She doesn't really get those. So I found 76 of them, which that she didn't have. So that was a good thing. And anyway, so um, let's go a little bit over what we do here. We will have starting bids, and we'll have some that are buy it nows. With the starting bids, we ask if you're out in the starting bids that you let us know. We will do going once, going twice, last call, and then sold. Once the sold is in the chat, anybody that comes in after that, unfortunately, we won't be taking that offer. We'll do the highest offer before the sold. If somebody comes in the middle of us doing going once, going twice, we will open it back up for anybody that still wants to bid. But then we
Yep.
always,
And it's fair game.
we like to make sure that you're out before we um, count it down again, and that's perfectly fine. And you can do $1 increments. It's fine with us. We have a mixture here. I've got glass and jewelry and ceramics and some stuffies and even a little bit of Halloween. And see, Randy's there all ready for Halloween. And I had ordered a little hat from somebody. Oh my gosh, I can't think who it was. Uh, It'll come to me later, but hopefully I'll get it before then. I think I will.
Well, I
Um,
got my hands on several of these hats. They're all different.
yeah,
And for people who work in an office, sometimes the costumes and makeup are not appropriate. And so something like this is something you can wear to an office environment,
right.
be in the holiday, but yet not distracting from work. So this
Right.
hat is for sale.
Oh,
I'll it'll be for sale today during, and then next week I'll wear a different one.
does
I've
it
got
have a little veil with it? It looks like it has a little veil to it.
cute.
Oh, cute. Yeah, I thought so. All right. And I'm shipping currently out of Oregon. I'm in Riddle, Oregon. So packages come out of there. I'm going to ship via I ship via a pirate ship, and I invoice through PayPal. And I will be invoicing after the show that I have on Saturday with Aaron Proctor, the ephemera guy. That's at 3 p.m. Pacific time, 6 p.m. Eastern time for Aaron Proctor's show. And then that Sunday, I try to get it out Sunday. It might be until Monday, depending on what goes on with mom here and what I need to help them with. I was a little later than I wanted to be this week. Well, I was Monday late getting them done, but well, I forgot to bring my little jewelry boxes with me, so I had to find some here at mom's, and then I bought some at a little antique store that I found. So yeah, it took me a little longer than I wanted to, but now I've got the supplies, so we should be good. And let's see. Now, go ahead and let Randy tell you how she does things. Let me go
Well,
ahead.
I'm pretty much the same. I invoice through PayPal and I ship through pirate ship. I'm in Missouri, so it's like equal distance from where I am to most other people. If you purchase something and we've not done business before, just be good enough to send me an email with your full name, your address, and tell me what your YouTube name is. So the faster I have your information, I will be invoicing probably Friday, Saturday. And then as soon as I get that payment, why, it's out in the mailbox for the mailman to pick up. So I can do a pretty quick turnaround. Um, and that's it. I've got, I guess I'll just go from here, right?
Yeah, you can go on
No,
ahead and
here's my little hat, and it's on a headband. It's just a cute little thing, and they're on a headband, and it's pretty comfortable. And this one is just an orange, and the little spiders have little, see, there's little sparkles.
yeah.
And it's just the perfect thing. Actually, I look pretty dang good in a veil. Anyway, so the first thing I've got for us today, I'll do a combination of jewelry and some other things. You know, I have lots. So the first thing I've got is a buy it now $3, and this is just a basic art glass with plastic bracelet. It's going to fit a size 7. Now, these big, gorgeous beads that are blue and green, those are glass. Now, these yellowish or chartreuse ones, those are plastic, and it's got little metal uh, in between. And it's just a nice basic bracelet. And I have a visitor. Oh, I have 2 visitors.
Oh my goodness.
This is Thomas.
Oh,
Thomas is my mischievous boy. Say hi, Thomas. So we have 2 kitties,
hi,
brand new
Tom.
kitties. We've had them. It'll be 2 weeks next Monday. Come here, Jerry. And we have Tom and Jerry, and it's spelled Thom. And let me grab Jerry. And I thought Jerry was going to be a boy, and I wasn't paying attention. So Jerry is actually a Geraldine. And so here's Jerry. Say hi. Say hi to the nice people. We've had 2 flea baths because we were crawling with fleas.
Oh goodness.
And they are so funny. They run around and they're staring at me and climb my legs and climb hubby's legs, and they are a joy. Okay, so no interest in the bracelet, and that's perfectly fine. So then my next item is a buy it now $6, and this is, come here. This is really quite pretty. This is a 24-inch, and it's reddish orange seed beads, and then it has these other beads that are it's they're not glass, but they're a really neat, I guess I hate to use the word plastic because they're not that tacky, in this kind of a pumpkin color, but they're really, look at them, they're really nice, almost ambery looking, but they're not real amber. And this is a vintage necklace. Looking at the clasp and the caps, I'm going to say this is probably from the 80s and very likely made someplace like India, because that's pretty. That and the little beads here, that's pretty standard for that time period and that country. So even if you didn't want to wear it as is, it's a good price to get the beads to make something else. Whoop, and I got to sneeze. Ooh,
Bless you.
and I'm a multiple sneezer. I sneeze once, I sneeze 7 times. So then the next piece is another buy it now $6. And this is a 18-20 inch, and this is an art glass necklace. And look at those lovely beads. Do I have enough light on them?
Mm,
You see those? They've got a lot of gold in them.
I can see it.
So both of these necklaces are great for fall. Golds. Look at those stripes. And look at those. Those have got
They're sparkly.
Flowers in there? No, they're not flowers. But isn't that pretty? So those are art glass. It's a really nice necklace. And if there's no interest, I'll hand it over to Becky.
Okay. There we go. I got all sideways here. I'm going to get turned back around. And my first item is going to be a choice. Sorry, my nose is itchy now. I don't know why. And we're going to have, oh no, my first item is going to be a starting bid of $12. I just remembered I put them out in a different order. It's always helpful, huh? Okay, this one is a signed Louis Giusti. It's Giusti. It's a signed pen, and it's a hummingbird with a flower. There we go. And the name is right back here. Giusti. And it's gold tone. Very pretty. Little hummingbird. Here's the back of it. It's a rollover clasp or rollover pin. Better pin it back and roll it back over. There we go. I was going to stab myself there.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah, that's the back side. That's the front. Okay, that's number one. A little hummingbird pin. Okay, number two. Number two is going to be a starting bid of $3. And get my number thing up here. There we go. Wanted to stick to the desk. All right, I have a little Scotty dog pencil sharpener. I have an itchy nose too for some reason.
Oh, a kid would love that in school.
Well, this one is made in Germany. So upside down. Oh, yeah, I had it upside down. Made in Germany. And the pencil goes in the hiney.
Well, where else would it go?
Well, I just thought it was funny. And there's the front. It's really cute. It's all carved. The lines. Okay, that's my second one. And number three is going to be a choice at $20 each, or $20 starting bid. So choice, $20 starting bid, and they're Ellie Smith Green Moon and Stars canisters. And the reason I have them at choice and each is the tallest one has a boo boo. And it's still a really good price, even though it has the boo boo. But I'll show you the boo boo on the large one.
Ah,
And that's the chips inside.
on the
But
lid.
but it is on the inside only of this.
Well, actually, the big one is for flour, and I say that because I
Right.
have that exact set. I got it in 1974 when I got married,
And it
and the
had
big one
flour
is
in
for
it when I got it.
yep. And so, even though that's broken, if you just take a nail file, you can smooth down those edges, and it'll still fit, and you can still keep flour in it.
Well, it fits.
Yeah,
And
but you
it's
want to smooth out those
and
edges.
it seats down in. So this is the tallest one. It's 11 and a half inches tall with the lid. The other thing, if somebody didn't want to have the lid on it, this would make a really pretty flower arrangement in it.
Or keep utensils like wooden spoons
Yeah,
and stuff.
you can put your utensils in it. But like I said, this one is the only one that is damaged. Still, for if you wanted all three, $60 is still a good deal too. You know, from what everybody else is. Here's the second
So you've
side.
got two pieces.
I have three pieces. This is the medium one without any damage. And then I have the small one. So the medium one is 7 inches tall with the lid, and the small one is 5 inches tall with the lid.
Those are great for tea bags.
Yeah. Well, and they had white sugar in this one, and they had brown sugar in this one. So, yeah, whatever you would like to use them for. But I saved this out of a barn. So, and
Well,
they said,
those are
huh?
just so handy for keeping stuff in the kitchen. You can put rice in them. You can
Oh,
put cornmeal. You can put flour. You can put oatmeal packets. Any
yeah.
any kind of thing in the kitchen. It helps save space on the counter.
Well, and the kids told me that kids, they were my age, when mom died, their dad didn't take the flour, sugar out of these, and he wouldn't ever use them again because it was her domain, so to
Mm-hmm.
speak. And yeah, and then it was just they were out in the um, kind of a shed, kind of barnish type thing, and yeah. So I see no interest in those. So let me go ahead and bring Randy up and let's see what Randy has.
Okay, we're sticking with the jewelry right now. So this is a buy it now $6, and this is a 16 to 19 inch. It's a green and gold tone necklace. And so this is an older one. And you've got a neat pendant that has these resin with golden green. And then you've got big green and then a smaller uh, champagne colored rhinestones. It's cord with beading, multiple strand, and then it has the chain. So it's an older piece, sort of a brass gold finish. So if you like the greens, and the cords are actually two-tone. You've got some that are more of a dark green and some that are more of a chartreuse. and the brass colored bead cap end caps. But then I have another necklace. It's a 30-inch. It's a buy it now $8. And this is a Liz Claiborne, and I've never seen one like this. Well, it's hard to put it on that. It's plastic, but it's these beautiful ivory colored beads that are strung on chain. And let me get the little tag. There's I've got it upside down. There's the Liz Claiborne, CLC. That's how you know there's, and here's a good a hint. So you'll see a capital L with a little c in print. That's Lauren Conrad. But the LC with the script is Liz Claiborne. And so if you like vintage, this is a really pretty, lightweight. And look at, see how each one, they've done the coiling at the top of each. So a lot of work has gone into. I'm going to say, I don't know a machine that can coil it. And this looks like hand stringing, because that's how you have to do it. And maybe I'm wrong, and maybe, but you have to take one piece, do it, coil the piece, and then go to the next one. You can't just hook them together like with jump rings. There's the handwork that has to go into this. It's very nice. Don't see any interest. Now the last piece I've got is a buy it now $15. Now this is a leather cuff. And when I got these, they just said, oh, it's a leather cuff. And I go, okay, great. So when I'm cleaning it up, and I took my little buffing thing and I buffed up this metal pieces on the top, and I said, well, dang it, that kind of looks like silver. And so I tested it, and guess what? It's silver. So these side pieces and the middle piece turn blue. So those are silver. Now the magnet is not. So this is a genuine black leather cuff. It's in pretty good shape. And the metal on the top is silver.
Wow.
Or it is silver coated to the point where it gives a reading. And I scraped all over the place. When I test silver, I test in multiple spots, and I really get a good hard scrape, and then I wait for a while. It's really nice. Easy to wear. Just get it on. A little challenging. There we go. And it just fits. These are possibly from the 80s. And this will fit about, I'm a 7-inch, so it'll easily, and because it's oval, you've got more room. So of course it would go smaller. It might go a little bigger, but it's a really, really nice bracelet. Only $15.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it doesn't
Nice.
look like we have interest, so I'm going to turn it back over to Becky.
Looks like little waves on it.
Yeah, it does. A little spirally thingies for waves.
My hair's all sticking out everywhere.
Hey, Lou.
Hi, Lou. Oh, that YouTube just doesn't remind everybody when they should.
I know.
Mine isn't doing it at all. So, okay. My next item is going to be $12 starting bid. Number 4, $12 starting bid. Number 4, $12 starting bid.
Ooh, another sparkly.
This is Sarah Coventry. And it is marked Sarah Cove. Right there. It's really pretty. I don't know if you think of this as like a flower.
Yeah. It reminds me of a Queen Anne's lace. Bigger, of course, but it's big and open like that, like an umbrella.
And nice and sparkly. And it is, let me see. The measuring tape's behind me, I'm sure. Somewhere over here. See how big across the, here it is. Almost had it. All right, it is about almost 2 3/4 wide. Almost, yeah, it's between 1/2 and 3/4, so almost 2.5 to 2 3/4. So that'd be, yeah, wide. So 2 7/8 inch wide. And this is kind of how it looks on. Know which side you can see it better.
Well, the hand is in front of it.
Oh, well, that doesn't help.
Yeah, that's now you see it.
Yeah, so it's a nice size. And it would
Be
look pretty
beautiful
like
on a coat.
a or scarf.
See, I'd love that on a coat.
Yeah, jacket lapel, a coat. Yeah, that would be nice. Okay, that was number 4. Number 5 is going to be a $10 starting bid. There we go. Yeah, I've been trying to put on my invoices when I send it out to people. I try to put, when the show's on and everything like that. Hopefully that helps you guys a little bit too. So I have a 3-piece creamer set, and this actually has a barrel with flowers, and then there's like a flour sack with some carrots, and looks like cabbage to me down here. So that's all raised on the creamer. And this tallest one has a very tiny chip right there, but the other 2 don't. And these are redware. So you've got this size is 2 3/4 inches tall. Then the next size is 2 1/4 inches tall with the same design on it with the barrel and the flowers. And it looks like a flour sack and carrots and cabbage to me. This one has, nothing, no boo-boos at all. And redware, of course. Let's see, hold it that way. And this one is 2 1/4 inches tall. And the smallest one is 1 3/4 inches tall. See, it's got the barrel and the flowers. Just looks like a flour sack and a couple of carrots sticking out the side. Maybe it's a sack of carrots. And then this cabbage.
Clearly, they belong to the 3 bears because you've got Papa Bear, Mama Bear, and Baby Bear.
Well, yeah. And they're just cute. And there's something about creamers, too. I just love creamers. So there's those. And that's number 5. And then number 6 is a starting bid of, let's see, $3, I think. Yes, starting bid of $3. And what it is pocket squares. So I don't know if anybody knows what pocket squares are. These need to be laundered.
Well, I'm old, so I do.
6. So we've got these guys, and each one has a different design on them.
Well, those are men's, yeah.
Yes, men's, and they are 5.5 inches by 6 3/4 inches when you put them out. And they put the little pocket square in their suit,
Breast pocket.
yeah, dress pocket, and then they can lend it to a lady that might have some tears. So there's the blue one. We've got a little brown and one, and then this one is kind of, I think, a kind of a burgundy and gray look
I think
to
it's
it.
supposed to be fleur de lis.
I think so. And then this last one, I don't know if that's Native Americans or what are those. I was thinking Romans at first, but
Yeah, no, those are, well, they do look like Mohawk, but
that's a gray tone to that. So you
but
have all four of these. Again, these were in Dad's barn that, was trying to save things from. And I didn't launder them or anything. So, they have a little bit of um, barn dirt, what I
they
would
look
say.
in pretty good shape.
Yeah, they are, but they're a little dusty. But I didn't want to launder them and not know what I'm doing and ruin them or something. And anyway, so I thought I would just leave that to whomever would like these. But if somebody's junk journaling too, they might like these for junk journaling. And they could go maybe in a pocket in a junk journal. So,
You could also open one up and put it on a dresser as a doily on a men's dresser.
mhm. Yeah, there's lots of things you could do with these little guys. But I just thought they were really cute and special. And I just wanted to save them. Okay. See anybody in for those? And if we go past something and you want to claim it later, just put it in the chat. We'll be happy to help you. Let's see what Randy has here.
All right. So this is a buy it now $6, and I've been digging in Grandma's pantry again. This is so pretty. Normally lemon plates have only one hook. This has two, and I couldn't find a dang thing on Google. But look at this. Can you see they're purple flowers? Now they're not really violets, but look at those. They're hand painted. And generally this kind of gold is a 24 karat gold trim edge in here. And the artist is Erdman, Erdman, signed it. But there's the word royal. I can see the word royal. I think it's Royal Bavaria, but I cannot read the maker mark. It's just not legible. So
It does kind of look like that.
I think Erdman is the person, the artist. God, look at those. Aren't they exquisite?
Mm-hmm.
Now this would be a great little plate for, like, little the good chocolate that comes in the little paper cup. If you've got a holiday and you want to put out the good chocolates, look at this. Or really nice cookies.
Yeah,
I
I
think
made
it's,
some pumpkin
or
milk
use it as a
chocolate.
dresser tray. Put it on your dresser for a little jewelry tray. Isn't this just gorgeous? No chips, no marks. It's just, you could be in the bathroom. What the heck? You could use this as a soap dish.
Oh yeah, that would look really cute with maybe some lemon shaped soaps.
Oh, yeah. If you had a nice big, now I don't have a big vanity, but if you had a big vanity, this would be gorgeous in a bathroom, especially if you were doing a shabby chic kind of house.
Well, and you could set it on a dresser and put rings on it or
Oh, yeah. I like the
bracelets.
way it
Anything.
curls up.
Yeah, I do too.
So there's that. Then the next item, starting bid of 15. This is grandma's. Now I used to play with these when I was like 5, 6, 7. And I've got a set of 6. And
Starting bid of
these
15.
are, yeah, starting bid of 15. I've got a set of 6 antique, not vintage, salt cellars. These were my grandma's. And I've got a matching set of 6. And when I would go to visit my grandma, I'd play with these. And I've got 6 of them that all match. No chips, no cracks. I can't hold 6 at a time. So if you're into getting antique salt cellars, here's a matching set of 6. Salt cellars are coming back. People like to get these, and then they get like smoked salts, fancy schmancy salt,
Oh
and have
yeah.
them on the table. And for those that don't understand, this was before salt and pepper shakers. And you would have this little guy, and you'd go through with your little Morton salt, and you'd fill up each one of these, and you had enough that for a 12 place setting, and each person would have their plate, their knife, fork, and spoon, their glass, and the salt cellar would be right there, filled with salt. And if they needed to salt their food, they would take a little pinch out and salt their food, and that's what they used. So any interest in these? And if not, my last item is not from grandma. This is mine. I had gotten this years ago, and I actually had some ivy planted in it, and then the ivy died, and I don't need to keep it. But this is a buy it now $5, and this is a little vintage. It's I'm calling it an ivy plant pot, but it's called a catch, C-A-C-H. It's spelled cachet.
C A C
Catch
H E.
pot. There's no T. It's CACHE.
Yeah.
And this is green. It's got pretty little ivy leaves. It's perfect little pot. These are generally made Oriental, Japan, and it's a perfect little pot. Now it does have a little rust spots on the bottom. I've scrubbed this puppy, and I've gotten most of it off, but there's a little bit left. But it's a beautiful little, and there's a mark over here. That's something that's part of the porcelain. That's part of the china. I can't get it off. It's in the porcelain. So somebody got a dab of another color in there, but these are great little pots. Now you can use them for other things besides plants. You could use it to put pens in. There's a little catch-all pot. You could use it for, on a desk for jewelry and stuff. All kinds of little things. But I just love this kind of little thing. And I thought somebody else might like it. There's no mark on it, but I know what it is based on the information from the person that I got it from. And look at, they even decorated the top. It's a great little planner. But if there's no interest, I'll give it to Becky.
Okay, I got sideways here. I gotta get the other way. Go back over here. You probably can hear that chair when I scoot around, huh? Take that off. Okay, here we go. All right, my next item is going to be number 7, and it's going to be $15 starting bid. Number 7, $15 starting bid. And it is for, funny enough, a salt cellar. A green.
Oh, the little hen, yeah.
Yes. Got the little hen on the nest. In great shape. Nice comb. Nice little tail. Lots of nice feathers. I wanted to get this in the sale tonight, so I didn't really have a chance to look up who made this one. But it is 2.5 inches wide. So it is a little salt cellar. It's a mini hen on a nest. Looking at my hair all billowing in the air here. I got most of it put back. Okay. Don't see anybody in for that one. Then number 8 is going to be a starting bid of $15 as well. Number 8 for 15. And this one is also a salt cellar. It's also a hen on a nest. And it's in Amberina. So it does glow with a cadmium glow. I think you can see that real well, hopefully.
And in case anybody is wondering, Becky and I never discuss what we're bringing. So when we duplicate, it's just great minds thinking alike.
Yeah. So there's that. And these are in great shape. Again, this little comb, the tail. Just like similar items sometimes. Similar but different. Okay, that was number 8. And if anybody changes their mind on anything we've shown, please let us know. We'd be happy to go back. If you need to see something on it again, just let us know. Number 9 is going to be $6 starting bid.
No, it's number 8. Oh, are we skipping 8? No, I'm sorry. Never mind. Don't mind me. Okay,
White
dokie.
red comb. Oh, yeah, I had a little one like that too.
I'm sorry. What was your starting bid on 9?
Oh, $6. Sorry. Okay. At number 9, and now we're going back to some ceramic pieces. So I have these really cute, and one of them had a sticker on it that said made in Mexico. And I have it saved over there. It's a little red sticker. It's an older sticker. Let me pin that. My goodness. There we go. And they're about 3 inches long this way. And it looks like little mice. And there's salt. There's a salt and pepper shaker. And they're got their hands over their eyes. And it looks like a garlic that they have on that they're in front of. I would have thought they would be in front of cheese, but I guess maybe mice like garlic. Who knows? And it could be, I guess, a little kitty, but with those teeth and the ears, it said more mice to me. And I have a third piece that goes with it, but the third piece, there's a little chippy on the ear. And see, there's the little chippy, but it's a toothpick holder. And they had some very similar ones like these that were made by Fitz and Floyd too, but these actually said made in Mexico on one of them. And I will, of course, I save the sticker to give to whoever purchases it, and I'll probably put it on with a little bit of tape on the bottom, you know.
I only cook with garlic salt.
Oh, I just thought they were so darn cute. Well, and you could have 2 garlic salts too. Yeah, and they both have 3 holes. But, and then the toothpick holder. But like I said, this one has a little chippy on that ear. But not real super noticeable. But I thought it was so cute. They're hiding their eyes. I don't know why. But you'd get the 3 of them with a starting bid of 6. Okay. That's my third item. And to bring a variety of stuff here. And I did find a bunch of jewelry too while I was out. Oh, garlic salt and garlic pepper. Yeah, that could work. Let's pull over Randy and see what she's got for us now.
Okay. So this first item is a buy it now $8. And it's another necklace. This is 28 inches. It's vintage. It's gold tone. And so it starts off with the 2 chains, but then it's got some, it's not totally symmetric. Well, I guess it is. Let me get that moved over in the middle. So you've got the 2 chains. You've got a little bitty chain. And then you've got the bigger chain that has the big links. It has the balls. Look, little rhinestone balls. Then it has the big oval connectors. And it goes down. This is a nice piece. Like on a black sweater or a solid color sweater. This would just be gorgeous. And it's only $8. Nice and long. I really like the long ones.
I didn't click on it. Shame on me.
No little rhinestones are missing. It has no wear on it. It's like it's been hiding in somebody's jewelry box forever and has never been worn. Now, this is definitely the kind of thing that I would have worn back in the 80s, because sometimes you'd want, you know, you'd want something, it would go good on print because it's not going to conflict. You know, on print, you want a simple necklace so that it's not going to conflict with the pattern of a dress. And this kind of necklace is perfect for that. All right. Then I have another necklace. Now this is a starting bid of 12 because it's a little fancier. And I call this the status rhinestone. So it's a 16-inch, and look at this. So it's got that status design, and you've got the clear or the silvered rhinestones, and then you've got black ones in the middle. No
Sorry, what was
stones
the
are
price?
missing.
What was your price on that?
It was a starting bid of 12.
Well, then it's a 16-inch necklace, right?
Yeah. And you can see the chain is rhinestones as well. Nothing missing. They're prong set, and it does have an extender. Let's see if I can get this up. So this is it's gonna fit up here.
Oh yeah, that looks great right by the neckline too.
Yes, it is, and it's great. Almost like a Cleopatra kind of collar.
Yeah.
Here's the back of it. It's a very nice vintage piece. And I always love black and white look. Oh, there's Noelle.
Oh,
Now let's see. What is Noelle bidding? Oh, okay. She gotcha. All right. Anybody else interested? Otherwise, we can count this down for Noelle. It's a beautiful necklace. It really is, Noelle.
okay. Put in here. Going once. Going twice. Last call.
Keep it up there to look at.
Sold. $12. Well, congratulations, Noelle.
All righty. And then my last one, kind of to go with that, is just a buy it now for $4. And it's just a cute little stretch black and white rhinestone. Now, I wear 7. It's not that it's tight, but I can feel it. It's more, it's going to be a little bit better on a 6, 6.5, but it'll get on a 7. And it's just a very simple little black and white rhinestone. No stones are missing. It's stretch. But I just thought it was so cute. Now this would be a good one for a little girl to play dress up.
Oh, yeah, it would.
Or a teenager. Because it is better suited for a smaller size wrist. But I just thought it was cute. All right. And that's my 3.
All right. Let's see. Where am I at here?
You're in Oregon.
Oh, yeah, I forget. Good thing you're here to remind me.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm sideways again, of course. There we go. All right. Now we've got number 10 is a starting bid of $15. And there are 2 stones missing by the clasp. So they're the 2 that are right by the clasp. But this is number 10. It is marked check.
Ooh.
So this is a rhinestone necklace. And let's see if I can get it up here where you can see it. That's marked check. CZECH on the back right there. You can kind of see the C if I move it. Okay. And here's where the 2 are missing. They're on either side of that clasp. So they're up in the back where nobody would see them. But you could probably replace, I'm thinking, those. And here's what the back side did an awful job, and I didn't bring my necklace, thing. Here's the back, what it looks like. Let me see if I hold it up here. Just a minute here. Move this down so I can see. You can see how that goes. And this is, let's see how many inches, 15.5 inches long. That's how it would go. I think it's quite pretty. And it is check. Okay, that's number 10. And then something that kind of goes with it, number 11 is an $8 starting bid. Number 11, starting bid of $8. Okay. Now these are earrings, but they do not have a back to them. But, people can put backs on them very easily. They are pierced earrings or post earrings. And this is what they look like.
I used to switch out backs all the time because I had the ones that had the big plastic that was more comfortable, and I'd be just taking them off one set, moving them to the other.
Yeah, so there's the post. There's how they're made. I just thought the rhinestones were so pretty in these. And I thought they really kind of went well with this. We have that down here and these up here. Okay. Let's see, what is number 12? Oh, okay. No, number 12 is here. Number 12 is a starting bid of $5. Thank you. And it is for a Saturday Evening Post. tin. Number 12. It's the Marble Champ. So Saturday Evening Post, 1939. Here's the back of it. Collector Series. There's the side. It says Marble Champ by Norman Rockwell. It says that different areas around. See if I can get it open. It's a very tight tin. Here's the inside. Be nice to keep some buttons or something in, or marbles. I was thinking marbles, but I always think marbles in those, so you don't lose your marbles. I just thought this one I always like because the girl's the Marble Champ. And let's see how wide it is. It is about 5¼ inches wide. So it's not a huge one, but you can certainly keep a lot of marbles in that one. Okay, and that's my 3. And we really appreciate you guys stopping in. Let us know if there's anything you're looking for in particular. So we'd certainly love to help you find something
and my hat is available. It's available for $5, and all you have to do is put orange in the chat, and it's yours. It's the perfect Halloween hat. Hi, Elizabeth.
Hi, Elizabeth. I'm not sure. I'm not familiar with Goose.
Yeah, Goose. It's Kimmy and Goose. Yes, they have a channel.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Put in Kimmy, Kimmie, and Goose, and see what comes up in the YouTube search bar. I know I'm subscribed to them, but I can't look from
see if I can find it.
Where I'm at. All right. So my first thing is buy it now, $10. And I have a really gorgeous 42-inch. Noelle wants my hat. Okay. Noelle, it is yours. They're so cute. Every auction, I've got different ones. And every auction, I'm just going to be selling one. I'm going to wear it, and then I'll sell it. And I think they're perfect for people for Halloween. So hopefully by the end of October, and we get there, then I'll have it sold. Oh, good. Now I can take it off. Oh, thank you. And see, it's on a headband. And it is so cute. They're brand new. They've never been well, I've worn it, but that it's got a net, and it's just the cutest little thing. Okay, so I'll set that aside. All right, put it in a safe spot. Okay. Okay, back to buy it now, $10. 42-inch Leah Sophia. Now, this is, I've got it doubled up. You've got real shell. So let's see if I can do this. So these are shell. Those are shell. Those are shell. Then they've got these metal pieces that mimic the shape of the shell. And then you've got these faceted glass beads that have a color on one side, like a blue, and a silver on the other. And it's a nice heavy piece. Very, very, very nice. And let's find the tag. Here's our Leah Sophia tag. There it is. And this one is just, it's like it's brand new. And it's got mostly, you've got the beige kind of shell and the accents of the blue and silver beads and the silver. Really nice necklace. I like the way they combined the shell shape of the metal with the actual shell pieces. You can see they engineered that to make them blend in. With a really nice extension on it. Okay. Then I have another necklace. It's a buy it now for $5. And I'm calling this a boho necklace because it's a very simple one. It's on a cord.
How much?
And it just has a slide, $5.
Buy it now?
Yep. And it's got these really nice glass beads. And what you've got, let's see, I'll bring it down. See, it's on a slide with a knot slide, and they finished off the ends. And it's these boho style beads, and you've got the main beads in the middle. There's reddish beads and black. Oh, my hand's in the way. You've got there's the black with gold spacers, reddish beads, more blacky brown, and then you've got these champagne colors. See the sparkle coming off of it? More reddish, more black, these nice pieces in here. More reddish, more black, and finished.
Yeah, all I could find about Kimmy and Goose is they're on Kim's channel. It's about to get real. They did a takeover.
Well, if I was on my other channel, I know I could find them. I mean, my other laptop, but I don't have any of those links and subscription stuff over on this laptop.
Yeah.
I don't have that information.
So, but Kim might be able to too. So.
Yeah, but I know they have a channel.
So.
Any interest in this one? And
yeah,
then the
Lisbeth,
last,
if you email Randy, she could tell you maybe later.
Yeah. And the last one I've got is a starting bid of $12. And I've got another vintage piece. This is 16 to 19 inches. And if you like green, this is a beautiful vintage green multi-strand necklace. And the greens vary. You'll have like a chartreuse to them. I'm not sure if that's coming off as pretty as it is. There, that's better. Look at the color in that.
Yeah, the light going through it helps a lot.
And you see some of them have a triangular shape. You have these ovals. And then you've got sort of like short ovals. And then you've got little drum shape. Really, really gorgeous vintage. I know people that love green, and this is one of those gorgeous necklaces. It's going to fit. It is going to fit up closer to the neckline because this is like from the 60s. And ladies wore the necklaces up. See how well it goes with my top? And this is how they wore them. Oh, good, yeah, looks good. They wear them up like this, and then they would have earrings similar coloring to match it. But that's how they wore them.
Yeah, and then it can go a little longer too.
Yeah, just a little bit, not too far. It would come down. This is about as far down as it'll go. But it's a really good looking necklace. It because it's multi-strand, it's automatically sort of acting like what we would call a torsade. You could torsade it yourself. You could like give it a like twist it a little bit, so they went like this, and that's what. Hi, Ambrosina. And this would give you a torsade look, and you would have that right up around your neck in a torsade look if you wanted to. It has enough extender that you could do that really easy. So this one is only $12. Beautiful vintage green. So there's Marzina. How you feeling? And that's my tree.
Okay, just a minute here. Okay. All right. Let me get you moved over. I was just checking.
Hey, Craft again.
Yeah, it's not there. There we go. I just was making Ambrosina blue. There we go. Life of Kimberly.
There we go.
Is that Kimmy's channel?
Yay. Thank you, Crafty. I knew they had their own channel.
Yeah, I couldn't find it. I tried. Okay. Number 13 is going to be an $8 start. Oh, thank you, Ambersine, for coming in. We appreciate you. We appreciate everybody coming to join us. It's really nice to have people here and talk to them. So number 13, starting bid of $8. Get that up. And this is a pendant. Don't got it. This is 1 5/8 inches long. It's silver tone, number 13. And it looks like to me, I don't know what kind of metal this is.
Well, it's not silver.
I don't see anything marked on it. And this looks like resin with maybe shell in it.
It's definitely manufactured.
Yeah. But it's really super pretty. So you can see all the sparklies in there. Gives off some greens and blues and like gold fleck. So I'm not sure if that's shell or what that is exactly. It reminds me of shell, but I'm not sure.
I can't see it clear enough.
Yeah. It's got like a resin to it. And it's good size.
That'd be great on a torque or a neck wire up tight, up close to the neckline.
Well, and it's got a large hole here. Bail there. Thank you. So I was thinking you might even be able to put some type of scarf through it.
Or leather cord would be nice.
Or yeah, leather cord or black velvet or any of that kind of stuff would look nice with it. So that's number 13. And then number 14 is going to be a starting bid of $5. It just caught my eye, in the case. It's one of those things. This is 3 3/4 inches tall. It's a little bottle. Doesn't look too special. until you put the black light on it, and then it's yellow. I don't know if you can see that very well, but it is yellow. So like kind of looks like Vaseline glass. Yeah, the whole thing turns yellow when I hold this up, but of course it's probably not going to show it as great here. If I turn it sideways or something. See, and in front of me, I see a lot of yellow. And of course, you can't see it probably. Anyway, it's number 14. It's an old bottle. Would have had a cork in it. And somebody could use this, I thought, maybe to put, like a Halloween embellishment on it, like poison or something. But it's definitely antique glass. Nice as a little vase, yeah, a little bud vase. It'd be nice too if you have a little glowy cabinet and maybe you have some of those little flowers that glow made out of resin. You could stick a couple in there.
My mother used to take little bottles like that and just put colored water in them and then put a little teeny cork and set them on a windowsill.
Yeah. Okay. And then my last item is going to be a choice of Wade Whimsies. And you're going to have a choice. And Wade Whimsies were in boxes of red rose tea. They're made in England. And they're going to be a starting bid of $4 choice. Number 15, $4 choice, starting bid. Okay, and you have a choice of, and some of these I had never seen, so that's why I picked them up. There is a laying down zebra, and I believe this might be from Noah's Ark.
While you're showing those, I'm going to run down the hall a minute.
All righty. There's a zebra. Brief. There we go. They're calling this an Alsatian dog. It's number 25. I did find one that I could look up that was in a box. They have the made in England. And then they have the rough edge on the bottom that the Wade Whimsies have. That rough edge was used as a match striker so you could light your fire underneath your kettle on the stove. And then we have a little brown puppy that's sitting. He's got brown and then kind of a cream color puppy. So I'm going to find something to set these on. Hello. And then we have a retriever. Puppy dog. So those are the 4 choices. I can set them on this tin maybe. The retriever, the little brown dog, the Alsatian, or the little tiny zebra. And those are the choices. Anybody's interested in those? It'd be $4 starting bid for choice. Let's see here if I can turn these around a little bit and kind of spin them. You might be able to see them good. And you can use a tin like this for a riser. There you go. Hi, Maritza. Nice to see you. Okay, and that was my 3. And remember, if there's anything that you saw that we passed on, just let us know. And let me get Randy back over here.
Well, we had a kitten accident. Little Mr. Tom was a bad boy. Daddy
Uh-oh.
put him up on his bed and he peed on his quilt. So when I'm done with Chad, I'm washing a quilt. All righty.
Well, then.
But we see the vet tomorrow, so we'll see if something's going on. So the first item I've got is a starting bid of $15. And I'm back in Grandma's pantry closet again. And this is an antique, okay? Ask me how I know. This is a Nippon plate. And it says Nippon right there on the back, hand painted by Royal Crockery. Now, Nippon is the real name of Japan. Japan is a name that we, the Americans, gave them. And pieces that are marked Nippon were
right
sold,
back, Randy.
That's fine, were sold between 1891 and 1921. This being 1924 means this is 100 years old, minimum. So what you've got, these are pastel colors. I don't know if you can see, but the bird is a pale yellow. That little flower is a pale pink. And then these have got a pale green, a pale pink. It's got the gold. Now this has got what we call moriage. And I don't know if you can see it. You see that it sticks up a little bit. There's texture. And down here, the little dots down here, and that's a French word. And when the glaze is applied so that it sticks up and you can feel it with texture after it's been fired, it's called moriage. And of course, this is got the gold edging. It's usually real gold. Now, it has one odd thing. And you see over here, I cannot get that off. I think it's part of the firing. I think there was a boo-boo when it fired because I've scrubbed it and it doesn't come off. So it feels like a ceramic, like they got a little bit of slip on it accidentally, didn't notice it, fired it, and there it is. But this is really unusual. Now, I saw a lot of plates and they didn't have that many that had these sharp points. So this one's a little unusual. So it's a great little plate. You can use it as a serving plate, or you can use it as a trinket bowl, or you could put it in a stand in a curio cabinet. I think it probably would go like this because it has that one point that stands up more. But it's just a very different, lovely plate. Any interest in this? Well, piddle pads don't do any good because I've been cleaning his little box every day And well, they got a big box. And the little stinker, I don't know if it's just, these little guys were out in a backyard in a cage with a tarp. And they used the box just fine for a full week. And then all of a sudden, Thomas stopped. He would have accidents, but it could be that he's not used to the food that we have. And they're like little babies. Babies just stop and pee wherever they need to go. They can't connect getting to the toilet very well. And I think that's what's happening with him. So we're watching him. Of course, Daddy shouldn't have put him up on his bed, should he? Okay, so the next item I've got, and let me put that in. And we have a starting bid of $8. This is another antique piece that was my grandma's, and I wish it had the cup. It's a saucer. But oh, look at these hand-painted blackberries. And then it does have the gold edging. Look at those. Aren't they exquisite? And this is from Austria. So it's hand painted Austria. It is antique. And they're just beautiful. A beautiful piece to have on display. Or use it to set candy out on.
Well, you could put lemons on it beside your.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Hand somebody their buttered toast with blackberry jam. I would say this one. Now, it doesn't have a real shiny finish. This has more of a what I would call a bisque finish. So I don't think that this was really made for food service. This one was probably made strictly for decorative. And it may have had a bowl, not a, this is big for a saucer. I'm thinking it had some kind of a little footed bowl that went with it. And unfortunately, it didn't show up with the goodies.
Yeah. Well, the other thing you could do with that is put a little saran wrap over it, put some cookies on it, put saran wrap over it, and give it as a gift to somebody that isn't feeling so well.
Oh, yes. Absolutely.
That would sure brighten my day if I had something like that.
Gifted. I just think that the artwork on it is exquisite.
Yes. It is.
So there's that one. And then the last one I've got is a buy it now of $8.
Okay.
And I'm going back to the salt cellars. And this is a set of 2. And these are the star. So it's buy it now $8 per set of 2, and they're star shaped. See the little points?
Mm-hmm.
I only have 2 of this style. I had 6 of the other ones, and I've only got 2 of these. Because who knows, maybe I broke them as a child. Because I was playing with them. I'd get down on the floor under the grandma's dining room table, and I'd play with stuff. Oh, I was such a child. I would get up early when everybody was still sleeping, like 6 a.m. Nobody was awake, and it was hysterical. I'd go in and get my grandma's glasses, and I'd put them on. Because when I put grandma's glasses on and looked down, it was like I was this high off the ground. It was my depth of field was so wonky that it looked like my feet were this far above the ground when I walked around, and I just thought that was so funny. She never knew I did that.
Well, you'd probably get in big trouble.
But see, I was sneaky. I would get up, do it, and then I'd put her glasses back exactly where they were supposed to be before she woke up. And then I'd pretend I'd been sleeping. Oh, I was not a bad little girl, but I was uh feisty, ornery, I don't know. But I'd go and I'd get up and I'd play, and then I'd go back to bed and pretend I'd been sleeping.
Sneaky, apparently.
But I never hurt anything. I never did anything really naughty. Hey, it could have been worse. I could have woken everybody up and made them get up too just because I was awake.
Well, there's that too.
Yeah. Okay. So no interest in those little guys. And that's my twee.
Okay. All right. Let me get this done. All right. Here I am. Okay. How's everybody doing? I'm hoping you had a wonderful day. I'm hoping. My next item is going to be a starting bid of $18.
I'm sorry, what was the number?
Number 16 is a starting bid of $18. I don't think I said. There we go. And number 16. And these are marked Coro. These are screw-on earrings. Whoops, I think I've got them upside down too. This is how they look. Little pearlies and purplish and gold tone. And the back of the little screw-on says Coro right there. Trying not to sneeze. I have the window open behind me and a little something came through the breeze. So the two pair I guess they go the other way because, yeah, there's the screw on. So I guess it's this way. Okay. That's how they go on the ear. Let me see how long they are. They are just under an inch. It's not too terribly big. And they are marked Coro. And that's what they look like. Okay. Number 17 is going to be a starting bid of $15. Number 17. And it is for this little Target Christmas tree bird. And it does have the metal tag from 2020 and is named Yule. And that's how you tell that their actual Target is that they do have the metal tag. It's an authentic one that way. Yule. And he's dressed like a little Christmas tree. His little tail can come out like that. Okay. See anybody in on that one? Number 18 is a starting bid of $8. Everybody's so quiet tonight. And it's for this little squeaky toy. It has a very low squeaker to it. And it does say it's made in Taiwan on the bottom. And it has little ducks under it on that side.
Well, what duck in his right mind would be underneath an elephant?
People on this side, I know. And the paint on it is UV reactive too. Like you can see the eyes glow. They're a yellow eye. And you see the pink cheeks kind of come up more. So the pink and the yellow of the eyes, the pink on the cheeks, the yellow of the eyes are kind of UV reactive. And he is, let's see, whoops, almost on the floor, but saved just in time. Let's see, he is about 3.5 inches tall. And he does have a little bit of paint loss there. I'm thinking there might have been like a ribbon maybe around his neck. But I thought that's really different that they put stuff underneath the elephant with the little duckies and the people. And then it almost looks like a stairway back here. Like he's going up a stairway. And then the front looks like a stairway and a door, too. So strange. But he's a really old one. Okay. And that was my 3. Okay, let me get Randy up. And here she is. Miss
Well,
Randy.
I'm doing something different. So for Halloween, the month of October, I'm going to do a bunch of different things. And this is a starting bid of $25. Now, I had acquired this Halloween box shaped like a casket with a skeleton. And in this box are 35 pieces of wearable jewelry. You get the box and the jewelry. Now, I'll show you a little bit because if I dump this thing out, we got trouble. You've got necklaces, bracelets, pins, earrings, and rings. And I'll tell you right now, this one is gold plated. It's a vintage, probably from the 80s, and it's gold plated. And let's see, what else have I got that I can show? Like here's a lovely silver tone necklace. It's a dangle necklace, and it has Native American type of things. Here's a little art glass bracelet. Oh, there's seed bead necklaces. Here's a status necklace. Here's another vintage necklace. There's one. I don't want to drop it. What else have I got? There's another one. Another one. I tried to put some more delicate pieces. There's a little goldstone bracelet. Tried to put delicate pieces because I was trying to cram them all in here. You've got a 1980s fashion ring. And here's an art glass pendant.
Oh, interesting.
And I'm good at packing stuff. So I've got a lot in there. Now let's see if I can put this back. Do we have any interest in this?
Looks like there's over 25 pieces. So,
Oh, there is. There actually is over 35 pieces.
oh wow,
So do the math. It's $1.40 a piece of jewelry. And if you can't make money off of that, I
that's a
can't
good deal.
I don't know what to tell you. 35 pieces in here plus the box. There's even a little pen in there. Um uh so there's, and it's all good wearable, no stones missing, nothing's broken. Plus you've got the funky little box. But this weighs 1 pound, 5.4 ounces. Let me put the lid on and put it back.
Okay. If anybody changes their mind or wants it
So
later,
let's see what we've got down there. So you can see there's the pin. There's that's a glass pendant. There's earrings. There's a pendant over here. There's another ring. There's some pins. So there's a little of every type of jewelry in here. For $25. Plus you get the box.
that would make a good gift to somebody too.
There's something sparkly. So there we are. Any interest in that? I'll set him aside. Then, there's no interest in that. I have a starting bid of 15. And you remember early on I showed you the black leather bracelet with the silver? Now I have a red one. It's not red, it's a real neat, it looks orange here, but it is kind of an orangey red. And I get blue when I test this. I come up with a sterling blue, the blue mark. So I can't guarantee you it's solid, but it's at least silver coated. And these are older, probably from the 80s. The magnetic clasp is not silver, but it's a really nice bracelet. The oval is really comfortable and will fit more wrists. Did I say it was yeah? Actually, I said, well, buy it now, 15. So but that's fine. But it does test the sterling on that silver part up there. Okay. Then the last one is just a simple little buy it now, $5. Another bracelet, and this is just another from the 80s. It's a gunmetal stretch, and those rhinestones are like a pale ice blue. They look clear, but they're not. They're a pale ice blue. I wonder if I can get. Can you see it any better?
No, just
Just they look clear. There's nothing I can do, but they
yeah.
are a very pale ice blue. And that's a stretch, so it's going to fit most any wrist. I'm a 7, and it's comfortable on that. No stones are missing. It's almost glitzy goth because of the chain, the gunmetal color.
Yeah.
You know, hey, if a
And
guy
that blue
if a
really looks
guy's getting out of
great.
line, you can smack him in the side of the head with this, and it'll leave a mark.
I'm
You can
sure it
protect
would.
yourself with this.
You would regret it.
All right, so that's my 3.
Oh, okay. Hey, everybody. It's me again. Hi. All right. My number 19 is going to be a starting bid of $8. Number 19, starting bid $8. Okay, there we go. And it is for this brooch pin. And it, I guess, looks like a chevron. I don't know. It's in a purple, like purple little rhinestone look. And it's a gold tone. It's a rollover clasp. Or if you had somebody that's name was a V, I guess you could use that for that too. Or an arrow to point the way. Going this way, going that way, going up, going down. But just $8. It's the side. See how that's made? Really pretty piece. Always attracted to the purples. Okay, don't see anybody for that one. Number 20 is going to be a starting bid of $5. Okay. And we've got a ceramic Scotty dog. Number 20, $5 starting bid. And it's white with some tan color to it. And it has this little black mark here. I'm just going to try getting that off with something to see if I can.
Sometimes fingernail polish remover will remove
Well, I
magic marker.
have, let's see here.
That's what you use on canning lids to take the
I have
magic marker off.
91% alcohol.
Mm-hmm.
Will also usually take it off. Let me just see. Let me just see. Yeah, whatever this is, I think it's under the something when they made it. Because it's under the shine.
Under the glaze.
Yeah, under the glaze. There we go. But it's made in Japan. And I don't often see the ones with the little bit of tan on the white. And he's cute. Maybe he had part of a black Scotty dog as a parent. I don't know. I'm not judging. Okay, number 21 is going to be $8 start. And it's going to be 1 1/4 inch wide. And number 21, and it is this black and clear pin or brooch. This one has the V back to the brooch, the rollover. So it is a little older. It's the back. It's just really nice, and it's 1 1/4 inches wide. So it's a nice small size. Very pretty shine to it. And of course, the older rollover to it. The V on the back. Okay. And that was my 3. Okay, let's see what Randy's doing now. There you are.
All right. We have a buy it now, $8. And I have a 18 to 21 inch crystal and sodalite. So all these are crystal beads. The blue ones are not glass. But then you've got a really lovely piece of sodalite down in the bottom. So some of the beads are sort of a silvered color. Some of them are a bluish. Then you've got those non-glass blue beads that are to mimic lapis. You've got that sodalite, and it's got a healthy extender on it. It's very pretty. Lots of glitter and shine off of these glass beads. I love when glass beads are faceted because you really get beautiful shine. And it's a nice little nugget of sodalite. I can never hold anything straight. Okay, any interest in this? So my next one is really gorgeous. It's a buy it now $10. Because this one is copper and red agate. Look at that. That's 19 inches. You've got a big focal, and then these smaller beads, you could see the pattern is repeated. In other words, they found it. It might have been from the same batch. All the other beads are the same agate. And then you've got these little copper discs. Even the clasp has a little agate dangle on it. Beautifully finished. This is a gorgeous fall necklace. Only $10. I like the size of the chain too. In with it, and then those brass discs are textured to sort of mimic the the pattern on the agate. And they've gone to great lengths to finish off. Even the agate beads have got these little pieces. They're just not a head pin, but they've also got this little finished thing. Really gorgeous necklace. All right. And then the last thing I've got is it just was cute. I couldn't resist. Buy it now, $5. Mitten earrings. They're silver tone, but aren't they cute little mitten earrings for $5? And they've got the earrings have got the design on both sides. These be great for, well, an adult could wear them for fun, but they'd be great for a young person that had pierced ears. They're just a simple shepherd hook. Aren't those cute?
Yeah.
Great for stocking. I hope you can't hear my husband. He's talking to the kittens again.
Well,
So
I
if
can
there's no interest, it's my third.
he's making himself known tonight.
Oh dear. Yes, he was trying to sing earlier, and I'm sorry, the man's tone deaf.
Oh my. Okay. Well, you gotta love him, you know.
Yes.
What can you do?
Ah,
Okay, number 22 is going to be a $5 starting bid. Number 22. Okay. What this is a mug. And it is the Trees of Mystery. And this is End of the Trail, is what that's called. It's a Native American on a horse with a spear. And it's End of Trail, Redwood Highway, California. This is about 4 inches tall. It looks like wood tone. It's in great shape. It's the inside. It's like that. Make a good gift. You could put some like chocolate candy bars sticking up in here, or maybe I don't know, tea bags and candies. But End of the Trail is a pretty famous picture, I guess you call it, depicted in a lot of different Native American things, items. Okay, I'm going to do something a little different. Number 23 is going to be a starting bid of $8. Number 23, starting bid of $8. And I'm going to bring a squishmallow. So this is Ivor the Longhorn from 2023. He is kind of a mint green, And he's got Fuzzy here and his little fuzz up here. Little fuzz to his tail. Does have his tags, Squishmallow. So he is a tagged little Squishmallow. Very soft. We love these because they're so soft and cute. And I'm thinking, stocking stuffer time, or, just something really fun even to give the kiddos. Or, there are such things as adults that like things like this as well. Somebody's into like maybe some longhorn or cows. You might like the little squishy. They're very squishable. Squishmallow, number 23. $8 start. Number 24 is going to be choice, starting bid of $5. And you'll have your choice with these. And number 24, yep, there we go. And the first one is, they're Squishmallows. This is Brindle. This one has the tags. It's number 24. Tags, and they have this. And this one looks kind of like a duck-billed platypus, maybe.
Hi, Tommy. Come here.
And it's from 4/12 of 2023 is the squish date. So they have a squish date instead of like a birth date.
Have you
The
been
next choice would be Phasia. And Phasia has wings like a dragon. I'm not really sure what Phasia is, but she's in really cute colors. And her squish date was 11/24/2021. I think these are about, let me see. These ones are about 4.5 inches tall. And they also could hang. And then the last choice is going to be Sherry. And here's Sherry. And she has a little tag here. And it says she likes to tap in her tap shoes, but she has no shoes on, so I'm confused. It's a Squishmallow. So they all have little stories they tell about them. This one has 2 hearts on it. And so it would be your choice. This one's a little bigger. This one is about 5 inches. So it'd be your choice. Any of these. So let something fall over. And that's my 3. Put these out of the way. Okay. All right. If anybody has anything they're looking for, let us know in the chat.
I have my little bad boy here. I was giving him some attention while waiting. Back to business. Go along. Okay. So back in Grandma's pantry, this is a starting bid of 15. God, she had the most gorgeous plates. This is an 8-inch Ganori Italian hand-painted violet plate. Again with the 24 karat or 22 karat gold trim. Isn't that just gorgeous? Now this is not a saucer. And here's the back. And I'm wondering if this was numbered. See over here?
Yeah, it looks like.
Now I'm reading it backwards, but I would interpret. I don't know. It's 0.170/3. I don't know what that means. I
Huh.
can't tell what that green. I can't tell what that green thing is. But there's the name, and it's hand painted. But it is just gorgeous.
Yeah, and it'd be so great for gift giving too.
Oh, this one definitely. Now, see this
Or a
one.
plate wall. If
This one
somebody's
you
doing a
can,
plate wall.
although to me this is more a decorative plate, but you could serve cookies on it. You absolutely could not put it in the microwave. You absolutely could not put it in a dishwasher. But you could, put cookies, you could set candy on it, hand wash it. It is just stunning. I love violets. And this is the on the sides. It's like a the color is so delicate, like it's watercolor. Just gorgeous.
Yeah, that is pretty.
Just gorgeous. All right. Then to follow it, buy it now $10. I could absolutely find no information on this one whatsoever. So it's unknown, but I know it's an antique plate. And this one has got unknown flowers. It's got the special sides. It's got unknown flowers. Now it's got a this is the funny thing. I cannot feel. It looks like it's got a crack, but it's such a hairline thing. It could have been from manufacture, because I cannot feel any. Sometimes on cracks you can feel them, and I don't. It doesn't really stand out. But this is a beautiful plate. Again, you could serve cookies, candy, something like this on it. Um, you'd have to hand wash it. Again, it's got the gold trim, and these flowers are weird. I don't know what they are.
Looks like some type of thistle.
Kind of, sort of, yeah, because it's got prickly, but they got little things coming off of them.
Yeah.
But the stems have got little stuff, so who knows? No marks. Okay. And then the last item I've got is going back to my little salt cellars. Buy it now, $6. Now I like these. These are completely different. There's two, but they're square and rectangle, and they have this hatch mark. So I've only got two of these. So they're just something completely different. But you could still use them on a table. You could mix and match them. You
Yeah.
know, these are especially big enough that you could put the flavored salts on, like, oh, hickory flavored salt, hickory smoked salt, sea salt, and put this on the table where somebody could just, take a little pinch and do something like this to make a party very special. You could also use these for little, like if you're doing some type of a oriental thing where you would have a little soy sauce or a little wasabi, you could have that in these. because you only serve that in very small portions, so you could easily do that. And that's my 3.
Okay. Just a minute. Okay. All right. Check private chat, please. Here we go. Get my things up here. All right. I'm on number 28, right? Nope. I'm on number 25. Okay. Number 25 is going to be a starting bid of $5. And it's for Prince Albert in a can, or Prince Albert's can. It does have a little wear on the top or paint loss. See, Prince Albert. It's a starting bid of $5. So put that in real quick. See, $5? Yes. And so there we go. There we go. Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Is this number 26?
I got it in there.
Okay.
Yeah, it's number 25. So we're doing it, and it's $5. All right. Now, number 26 is also going to be a starting bid of $5. 26. And it is for something a little different. And I just picked this up because I saw it and I thought, have fun. This is a trunk or treat decor kit. So it makes into a cat on the back of your car.
Oh, how adorable.
It's 4 feet wide. It's never been opened, and it's the retro cat. That's why I liked it so much. But I don't really trunk or treat or decorate there. But the other thing I thought is you could probably decorate the outside of your house because it's 4 feet wide. And I'm thinking, that could probably go on a door too. And then you could decorate your door that way.
Oh, yeah.
So some assembly required, of course, but it's never been opened. And I just thought that would be so cute. Whether on the trunk of your car or decorating a door, or even if you have maybe a big window you can put it on. And get some of that double stick tape. Put it on.
You could probably tape it to a garage door.
Oh, yeah, that would work too. As a danger caution. I just thought somebody might like that. 6, where did I put 27? Okay. And number 27 is going to be a $6 starting bid. And I have some rhinestone earrings.
Oh, sure, Noelle. It really is a beautiful color.
see. Okay. And these are pierced. That's what they look like. These look older based on like the back. Do look older to me. And you have two. So it could go that way. Or I suppose they could go this way on your ear. They're not too big. Let's see how big they are. They are just under a half inch. Hi, Angie. Just under a half inch. How are you doing with your kitties? Yes, I'm in Oregon. I'm at my mom's in Oregon. Here's the side of these. You see the prongs? It's nice set. Okay. And that's my three. Yeah, I'm in the bedroom that I sleep in my mom's. That's where I'm at. It's not wanting to there we go. Just trying to get rid of that. Here we go. There you go.
All right.
Would you like to
So,
make this our last round or
um, we can. I've got something I think Noelle will really like. So for starting bid of 15, 16 inches of gorgeous faux pearls. Now, I have real pearls, okay? And these are just gorgeous. They're big, they're heavy. They have gorgeous luster. There's no clasp, it's an endless strand. 60 inches. But quite frankly, nobody but someone who knows pearls intimately would know the difference. Now, let's have Pearl Lesson 101. Don't stick them in your mouth. Don't rub them on your teeth. Okay? All you've got to do is simply rub two pearls together. They will feel smooth if they're false or if they're fake. If you get like a resistance, a little gritty kind of feel, then you know they're real. Now, the other thing you can do, and I know I can't, yeah, you can see that. You see there where the knot is, you see there's a little discoloration right up there by the knot. That's
mm-hmm.
because the coating is piled up, and you can tell because you'll see the coating there where they were in the machine and done. You will have nothing there. It'll just be a straight, clear hole for real. And I'll be honest, these feel just as good as my real ones. They are gorgeous. Beautiful color, beautiful weight. Yeah. They're gosh, I can't in this light. They're oh they've got good luster. What can I say? I would wear these any day, and nobody is gonna, you throw them on with a gorgeous dress and you act like the queen of the world, nobody's gonna question you. These are beautifully done.
and those longer beads too like that you can use for like a flapper
Oh,
costume or
well,
something.
you can double it real easy. I like feeling these. But you definitely get that length. Now you could actually get them 3 times around. You just tighten it up and go another loop, and you could get 3. You could get them to go 3 times. But these are wonderful. Now see, when I wear pearls, oh honey, I wear the big ones because and sometimes 2 strands. I've got 60-inch real pearls that are, gorgeous, and I love piling them on. Any real? Yes. Noelle, I do. Hold on. Oh, God in heaven, where'd I put them? I have got a gorgeous pair of big Baroque silver gray with labradorite and white sapphires. And where on earth have I put them? Because I wasn't expecting to have them out like today with anybody. And I just saw them today. I have piles and piles of stuff. Dang it. You would ask me for something that I can't lay my hands on immediately. I can promise to have them next time. How about that? I'll bring my pearls out next time. Is that a deal, Noelle? They're like, the pearls are this big, the size of my thumb. They're gorgeous. Okay, so we'll pass on the faux pearls, and I'll have them out the next time. I promise you. Okay. So then the next thing is a buy it now $10. And this is a beautiful vintage necklace. And this one is lucite. And it's, let me get these. These are it's kind of a dusky turquoisey blue with a pink. Beautiful. Beautiful vintage. I would say these are from the 60s. But the colors are gorgeous. And did I say, yeah, buy it now, $10. It's 17 plus 2-inch extender.
Yes, we'll be on next Thursday, Noel.
Yeah,
And I
next
already put up
Thursday.
the show, so you could book. You could. It's not bookmark.
I promise
You
to
can
have
tell.
them next Thursday.
Yeah.
But I love this necklace. It
Yeah, you
is
can
just,
go in and ask it to notify you. It's already up. So
this is so vintage. I just love it. Just love it. But if there's no interest, I have a pin. Oh, God, is this gorgeous pin? Okay, buy it now, $10. I know you're going to kill me. Think I'm an idiot. Enamel, faux pearl, and rhinestones. So you have a pink enamel with a faux pearl and rhinestones. No missing rhinestones. Even the back is enameled. Look at
that's
this.
different.
It is so gorgeous. Let me get it off the cushion. It's sort of like it's not an
Noel's
old
got
C
it.
clasp. No, I figured she would. It's too gorgeous to pass up. It is exquisite.
Yeah.
Just gorgeous.
Okay.
You will love this, Noelle. It's beautiful. And it is Noelle's. Okay. And that was my last.
Okay. Number 28 is going to be a starting bid of $4. And let me move us about here. Okay. And it is for a can of time. If you need time, here's
We
a
all
can
need
of
more time.
And this is the shape it's in. I even think there might be some still in it. This is one of those barn finds that I saved.
Ooh, guess what I found?
Well, if you found them, you can show them next. You know, show an extra one after. It's 1.5 ounces. Let me see how big, tall this is. It is about 3.25 inches tall. It is shilling. I know. When I saw it was time, I had to giggle. But these are great to decorate the shelf with. Does have a little dent right there, but I think that gives it character. And it is a little crusty as they call them. Not too bad. Okay. Number 28. If anybody goes back and looks at anything, you can always email us later too. Okay, this is a really pretty one. Number 29 is a $5 starting bid. And this is marked 29. This is marked on the bottom with Royal Austria. Royal, yeah. And it is a shaker with daisies on it. And I only found the one. There's the top. People like to put little pins in these. But I thought it was pretty that it had the daisies. But that's like different. And then it has the indents. It still has its cork. And Royal Austria. Okay. Then my last item, number 30, is going to be starting bid of $4 choice. Okay. There we go. And it's going to be TYs. So we have TYs, number 30, $4 choice. The first one is a bear called Almond. They have their tags here and a holographic tag there. This was from April 14th, 1999. This information's in here. Name is Almond. So you claim by the name, the almond. The next one is another bear.
And Becky, there's a message from Lou, and I'm not sure. Can you show the top again, please?
Of the time? Yes.
Little rusty.
Yes. Thank you for catching that. I'm sorry I didn't see it.
That's okay. I wasn't quite sure what it pertained to. I'm thinking, well, the white jar.
Oh, the shaker.
Oh, that's okay. That's gold plated. I mean, gold painted. Oh, that's
And, and
oh.
daisies.
Yes,
It's
those are hand painted. Oh, let me
Royal
see.
Austria.
Well,
Yes.
yeah. That's verging on antique. I'll be
Yeah.
very honest. That's a salt shaker.
I believe it possibly could be.
Now that one's for Pepper.
Yeah, but it would also look very cute with hat pins in it.
Yes. Oh, yes.
And with
Oh,
the daisies and the light blue.
was that number 29? $5? Is that what
Yes.
is that what 29 is?
Yes. It's
Okay.
$5.
Oh, Lou, it is gorgeous. I have a couple of sets similar, and that's a good size one too. Perfect for hat pins on a dresser.
Okay, you've got it, Lou. We already went past it, so I'm not gonna. There we go. I put you on my little chart. There we go. And thank you, Lou. Okay, and then we'll go back to number 30. Yeah, I found that and I just thought it was so cute. Okay, so the next one is this orangutan named Sweetheart, and his
He's cute.
tag says January 23rd, 1999. I thought that that would be a good thing to put happens in. See, Sweetheart. It has his little tush tag, the hologram tush tag. My grandmother used to like monkeys, so saw him. And then another choice would be this skunk called Stinky,
Well, of course.
and he is from February 13, 1995. That's his tags, that type of tag. And the last choice would be Gigi, the poodle. And Gigi is from April 7th of 1997. His little bows. And they all have their tags. Your choice of any of these, $4 each. Starting bid. But, if one person is the only one in, they get their choice. Okay. And that was my last item. And let me go back to Randy. I think she found something to show.
Well, guess what I found?
Your pearls?
Noel. Okay, and I was wrong. Not white sapphire, white topaz. Now, these are, it says 13 to 15 millimeter, gray or silver, cultured freshwater pearl, labradorite, white topaz, rhodium covered silver earrings. These will take your breath away.
And are they a starting bid or buy it now and how much?
The starting bid of $150. They are exquisite. I watched these for months and finally I couldn't stand it. I had to get them. I've never worn them and I can't put earrings in my ears anymore.
Oh.
They are good size. They're not for the faint of heart, but if you want to stop a room, this will do it. Now, the backs on them are the big backs. They're big backs to give you support. The they're good size. Do I have anything easy to measure with? Let me put this down. So the full length of them is about 1 1/4 inches. The pearls themselves are okay. From the bottom of the pearl to the top of the cap is 1 inch. And I'll be very honest. Well, I can do the payment method. Through PayPal, I can arrange payments. And you still get your item. That's a really nice labradorite up at the top. Those are white topaz encrusting on those earrings. Gorgeous. And I also have, although I don't have them out, I have pearls, not Baroque pearls, but I have this silver colored pearl that would match them. But you may already have the silver colored pearls. They call them gray, but to me they're a silvery kind of color. And there's too much light on them. There you get a little bit. They're just gorgeous. Just gorgeous. But Noelle, since you've seen them, you can always email me. Well, and I'll be honest, I paid more than that for these.
Yeah, or anybody else that might be interested too.
I really figured I would never get my money back. These are actually something I should list. Now, Marzana has nice, pricey, stuffy like this, and I haven't normally brought it out to the auctions, but I've got things that are pricey. And I have got silver pieces. And like this, I mean, these are just so gorgeous. What can I say?
Well, so she'll email you later if no one gets them tonight.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'll put those aside.
She did like them. Good.
I just tempted her with it. Okay. So let me grab a couple of little things here. And I think that this will end up being my last round. Now that I've tempted poor Noelle with those pearls. So then what I've got here is something a lot more affordable. Buy it now, $8. And this is just a cute little green rhinestone butterfly pin. I tried to put him on the black, but I'm just glad I found him.
Yeah. They're nice to see.
He's just green. Some people like them. That's fine, Noelle, because other than I generally don't pull those out. I've been waiting for just the right event to pull those out. And Noelle likes my butterfly. I'll settle for giving you the butterfly now. Okay.
Okay, we'll count it down here.
And then I've got another necklace. Gosh, I got this one accidentally.
Okay, just a minute.
Pretty pretty.
Oh, now she got it.
Okay. And let me just write that down. This is a starting bid of 10, but you know me, it's going to be like, buy it now. What the heck? This is 16 to 19 inches. And this is one of those status, but the colors are gorgeous. This is kind of like a smoky blue, and then it's a labradorite kind of green on the top. And these are faceted. Oh, absolutely. See the facets? This is just so pretty. The camera is not doing it justice. I'm trying to angle it to get the color and this blue, and then and then it blends up into these kind of greeny blue, and it's just it should be somebody, but it's I don't know who made it. The back is just a simple construction, and then the front are these gorgeous colors. And here's another one that would go good with my outfit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I could wear them up on my head. Ooh. If I was in a harem, just beautiful. I just love this one. It's really pretty. I'm not big on the status necklace kind of thing, but the colors on this are so gorgeous. I would wear it. Okay, then my last piece. This is something really special. So this is, and I'm probably giving it away. Starting bid of 18. This is vintage. It's a 6.5. It's a small cuff, but this is Coral Pegasus. This is a Coral Pegasus cuff.
Hi, Denise. This is Magical Emporium.
Hello, Denise. It's got the safety chain. Now you remember when they put safety chains on things, that means they've got more expense, and it's a better piece. And let me find where the coral is. Oh, it's inside. Yeah, you can't see it. It's hiding. It's over. Well, it's up here. It's right there. It's in there. But it's the Coral Pegasus. Plus, I confirmed it because when I Googled it, that's what I got. And the the thing just slides in, and then you've got your safety chain. And it's like little dots. You see that you got like little stripes, lines of texture, and then you've got these little dots. A beautiful piece of old brand coral. And that's going to be my last piece for the evening. I love safety chains because they just things things look more expensive when they have a safety chain. And then
Okay.
you don't have to worry about if it pops open for some reason, you hit it or whatever. Uh, you're not going to lose it. And that's why it's a better piece because they don't want it to come off and get lost. Alrighty.
Okay. And I have my last items. And let's see. Do number 31 is going to be a starting bid of $15. And I'm going a little Halloween for my last items. Number 31 is this little Annalie from 2013. It's a 3.5-inch tall witch mouse dressed like a witch. And it has its Annalie tag up in the back here. And a little leather-like tail. And it sits on this, and it says Happy Halloween. And it'd be a perfect little addition to a little desk somewhere. Very understated. Well, thank you. Yeah, I like the mice ones. And then, let's see, maybe that. Number 32 is going to be a $30 start. $32. And this one is dressed in a spider costume. It is a mouse. costume. So 32 is a
Or
little
maybe
bit,
it's a spider wearing a mouse costume.
maybe. This one has a little hole poked in right there in the foot. It could use a stitch. Um, but this one goes for a lot of money. So if I was at home, I would have it on eBay, but I'm not at home right now. There's this little tag, and this one's from 2014. Annalie, it's 7.5 inches tall. So compared to the little witch, it's a little bigger. And of course, you can move the tail, you can move all the hands. These are mobility dolls, so they're made to move and reposition pieces. And then number 33 is going to be a $3 start. Okay. And it's just a little kind of repop of little cat. Spooky Treat Co. Halloween Confections, established 1865. We've got a cat with a witch's hat. The smoke coming out of the little pumpkin is a ghost. And we have some mice down here. And it has the same thing on the front as it does on the back. This is just a little wooden thing. Would probably look cute on a desk. You could put some kind of plant in here, or some fall leaves, sticking out. You know, they have some fake ones that look pretty good and have little pumpkins attached to them and stuff. Um, but I thought somebody might like to do a little assemblage out of it. Or you could put candy sticking out of here, put some down in it, maybe stick some candy bars and Twizzlers or whatever you want to stick in it, and some other like candy in the bottom, and other candies sticking out of it, lollipops, what have you, and maybe gift it to somebody. So that was my thoughts with it. And that's my last item for the night. I'm going to go ahead and bring Randy up. And she can talk about where she's going to be and her shipping and all that.
All righty. Well, again, I'm in the middle of Missouri, so I'm kind of in the middle of the United States. That makes it a little easier to ship to everybody. And I do my invoicing through PayPal. If I've already got your name, I'll be doing that this weekend. I ship through Pirate Ship pretty much, within 24 hours or less of when it gets paid. I'm going to be happily busy. So we'll be back with Becky next Thursday on the 10th. And then is really going to be a busy week. On the Monday, the 14th, I will be with Joe Mouse. On Tuesday, the 15th, I will be with Dawn and Teresa for their members auction. The very next day, on Wednesday, the 16th, I will be with the East Coast resellers. That's Dawn and Teresa again. And then on the Thursday, the 17th, hopefully, be back with Becky. So that's a busy, busy week. I've got the Ella's community auction on the 21st. I will be on Johnny's Hump Day on the 23rd. Somewhere in there, Glamma is going to have another classy crap auction, the last one for the year, and I'll be on it. And then, except for when she has to drive back and forth from Oregon and
Yeah.
Arizona, why then, Thursday with Becky. And I'm the moderator for Sunshine and Berzina. So I will be with Marzina on Monday afternoons at 5 o'clock Central, and Thursday before Becky at 5 o'clock Central. So I hope you'll come see us and see the beautiful things that Marzena has.
Yeah, I was running around so much today I couldn't even see anybody's show. So I wanted to. Okay, well, I'm going to be invoicing most likely after Aaron's show on Saturday at 3 p.m. Pacific time, 6 p.m. Eastern. I'll probably invoice that Sunday or Monday. I'm also going to be on Friends Selling with Friends on the 8th. And that one is, I'll be on at 3 Pacific time, which is 6 Eastern time. We do the sellers start around 10 o'clock Pacific time, which is 1 p.m. Eastern time. So there's a whole bunch of other sellers. We each get 30-minute segments. So be sure and, watch all the great sellers on there. And of course, Thursday, again, I've got the show already scheduled. So you can click on notify me because I've noticed that YouTube is just not notifying people. So I'm not getting notified on a lot of shows that I even like. And even when I put in notify me, sometimes I don't, but I get them a little better that way. So if you want to be sure and be notified about any of the shows that you like to see, click on notify me. And if you could leave a comment after the show, I would so appreciate it as well. And make sure you give me a thumbs up. And thank you, everybody, for being here.
I was going to say, Johnny, for those of you who go to New England Cajun Root Cellar, Johnny, weekday mornings, he's always saying, go back and check your subscriptions because you
Yes.
can get unsubscribed and not even know it. So just, on if you go to your homepage, you're going to have a list of your subscriptions over to the side and just simply go down there and check and make sure you're subscribed. Or if you go to that auction, it'll tell you underneath it. And you might just, like click off on the notifications and then click back on it. And hopefully that will reset it. And sometimes people have had to unsubscribe and then resubscribe to kick it in. But yeah, YouTube is doing this to everybody these days.
Yeah. Seems like it's happening all the time, and not just my show or the ones that
No,
I
a lot of
watch.
people.
So yeah. Anyway, I want to thank
Thank you
everybody
for
for
coming,
being here
Angie.
for us. And if you see anything, oh, thank you, Angie. If you see anything, and looks like my internet might be a little flaky right now, so I'm going to say
And
good night,
mine is
everybody.
too, for unknown
And thank you,
reasons.
thank you.
Thank you so much, everybody.
Yeah, who knows?
Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you. Bye, everybody.
Have a good night. Sleep tight.